Hey everyone, welcome to Mythology Explained. In today's video, we are going to discuss the 14 presidents of hell. Alright, let's get into it. The Lesser Key of Solomon is an anonymous grimoire on demonology. It was compiled in the mid-17th century, primarily from materials created and circulated in the 2 centuries preceding its publication. It is divided into 5 books, and by far the most popular of the 5 is the first, the Ars Goetia, which contains descriptions of the 72 demons that Solomon is said to have evoked and confined in a bronze vessel sealed by magic symbols, and that he compelled to work for him. Each demon is described in detail, including its appearance, its rank, the powers it can confer upon the conjurer, and the ritual instructions for summoning it. Samuel Liddell MacGregor Mathers, often shortened to S.L.M. Mathers, lived from 1854 to 1918 and was a prominent figure in the late 19th and early 20th century occultism. He was a co-founder of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a secretive organization dedicated to the study and practice of the occult, metaphysics, and paranormal activities. Mathers translated the Lesser Key of Solomon into English in 1904, making him the first person to do so. His translation was significant as it made one of the most famous grimoires accessible to English-speaking audiences for the first time. Before this, such works were typically only available to scholars or to lay enthusiasts well-versed in Latin. Mathers' translation thus democratized access to the Lesser Key of Solomon, significantly influencing Western occultism by contributing to the dissemination and development of magical practices in the English-speaking world. In the Ars Goetia, as said before, there are 72 demons, each one ascribed a rank. There are 9 kings, 23 dukes, 7 princes, 15 marquises, 14 presidents, 10 earls or counts, and 1 knight. The reason that the number totaled by adding all of these ranks is greater than 72 is that some demons hold more than 1 rank. We will now, for the rest of the video, read directly from the Lesser Key of Solomon, specifically from Mathers' English translation of the Ars Goetia, going over each of the 14 entries that discuss the 14 demonic presidents. The 5th spirit is Marbus. He is a great president, and appeareth at first in the form of a great lion, but afterwards, at the request of the master, he putteth on human shape. He answereth truly on things hidden or secret. He causeth diseases and cureth them. Again he giveth great wisdom and knowledge in mechanical arts, and can change men into other shapes. He governeth 36 legions of spirits. The 10th spirit is Buer, a great president. He appeareth in Sagittary, and that is his shape when the sun is there. He teaches philosophy, both moral and natural, and the logic art, and also the virtues of all herbs and plants. He healeth all distempers in man, and giveth good familiars. He governeth 50 legions of spirits, and his character of obedience is this, which thou must wear when thou callest him forth unto appearance. The 17th spirit is Botus, a great president, and an earl. He appeareth at the first show in the form of an ugly viper. Then at the command of the magician, he putteth on a human shape with great teeth, and 2 horns, carrying a bright and sharp sword in his hand. He telleth all things past and to come, and reconcileth friends and foes. He ruleth over 60 legions of spirits. The 21st spirit is Merix. He is a great earl and president. He appeareth like a great bull with a man's face. His office is to make men very knowing in astronomy, and all other liberal sciences. Also he can give good familiars, and wise, knowing the virtues of herbs and stones which be precious. He governeth 30 legions of spirits. The 25th spirit is Glacia Labolus. He is a mighty president and earl, and showeth himself in the form of a dog with wings like a griffin. He teacheth all arts and sciences in an instant, and is an author of bloodshed and manslaughter. He teaches all things past and to come. If desired, he causeth the love of friends and of foes. He can make a man to go invisible. and he hath under his command 36 legions of spirits. The 31st spirit is Phorus. He is a mighty president, and appeareth in the form of a strong man in human shape. He can give the understanding to men how they may know the virtues of all herbs and precious stones. He teacheth the arts of logic and ethics in all their parts. If desired, he maketh men invisible, and to live long, and to be eloquent. He can discover treasures and recover things lost. He ruleth over 29 legions of spirits. The 33rd spirit is Gap. He is a great president and a mighty prince. He appeareth in a human shape, going before 4 great and mighty kings, as if he were a guide to conduct them along on their way. His office is to make men insensible or ignorant, as also in philosophy to make them knowing, and in all the liberal sciences. He can cause love or hatred. Also he can teach thee to consecrate those things that belong to the dominion of a Mammon, his king. He can deliver familiars out of the custody of other magicians, and answereth truly and perfectly of things past, present, and to come. He can carry, and even recarry men very speedily from one kingdom to another, at the will and pleasure of the exorcist. He ruleth over 66 legions of spirits, and he was one of the order of powers. The 39th spirit is Malphas. He appeareth at first like a crow, but after he will put on human shape at the request of the exorcist, and speak with a hoarse voice. He is a mighty president and powerful. He can build houses and high towers. It can bring to thy knowledge enemies' desires and thoughts, and that which they have done. He giveth good familiars. If thou makest a sacrifice unto him, he will receive it kindly and willingly. But he will deceive him that doth it. He governeth 40 legions of spirits. The 48th spirit is Hagentai. He is a president, appearing in the form of a mighty bull with griffin's wings. This is at first, but after, at the command of the exorcist, he putteth on human shape. His office is to make men wise, and to instruct them in diverse things, also to transmute all metals into gold, and to change wine into water, and water into wine. He governeth 33 legions of spirits. The 53rd spirit is Cameo, or Chyme. He is a great president, and appeareth in the form of the bird called a thrush at first. But afterwards he putteth on the shape of a man carrying in his hand a sharp sword. He seemeth to answer in burning ashes, or in coals of fire. He is a good disputer. His office is to give unto men the understanding of all birds, lowing of bullocks, barking of dogs, and other creatures, and also of the voice of the waters. He giveth true answers of things to come. He was of the order of angels, but now ruleth over 30 legions of spirits infernal. The 57th spirit is Oso, Ose, or Voso. He is a great president, and appeareth like a leopard at the first, but after a little time he putteth on the shape of a man. His office is to make one cunning in the liberal sciences, and to give true answers of divine and secret things. Also to change a man into any shape that the exorcist pleaseth, so that he that is so changed will not think any other thing than that he is in verity that creature or thing he is changed into. He governeth 30 legions of spirits. The 58th spirit is Amai, or Avnas. He is a great president, and appeareth at first in the form of a flaming fire, but after a while he putteth on the shape of a man. His office is to make one wonderfully knowing in astrology and all the liberal sciences. He giveth good familiars, and can reveal treasure that is kept by spirits. He governeth 36 legions of spirits. The 61st spirit is Zagan. He is a great king and president, appearing at first in the form of a bull with griffin's wings, but after a while he putteth on human shape. He maketh men witty. He can turn wine into water, and blood into wine, also water into wine. He can turn all metals into coin of the dominion that metal is of. He can even make fools wise. He governeth 33 legions of spirits. The 62nd spirit is Volek, Valek, or Valu. He is a president mighty and great, and appeareth like a child with angel's wings, riding on a 2-headed dragon. His office is to give true answers of hidden treasures and to tell where serpents may be seen. The which he will bring unto the exerciser without any force or strength being by him employed. He governeth 38 legions of spirits. And that's it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.